Honest thoughts and reactions as I read the Bible. I am reading Exodus 4 today. I'm down at the ocean. I figured it's a perfect day to come down here and do this. As always, I have never read anything further than what I am reading. These are just my honest thoughts and reactions. So we're going to get right into it here. Signs of the Lord's power. Ooh, sounds kind of fun. We actually get to see some real signs. I mean, we've seen it before. I mean, the Lord did appear in a burning bush to Moses previously here in Exodus. So, I mean, that's a sign of some power. So let's see what we got. But Moses protested again. What if they won't believe me or listen to me? What if they say, the Lord never appeared to you? I mean, that's a good question. That's a good question that he's presenting to the Lord, because he's already kind of going through this back and forth. I think, the Lord had self-identified before about a number of things, and now Moses has been kind of bantering back and forth, like arguing essentially, like why am I the person to go do this? What if they don't listen to me? So these are good questions. Then the Lord asked him, what is that in your hand? A shepherd's staff, Moses replied. Throw it down on the ground, the Lord told him. So Moses threw the staff, and it turned into a snake. Oh, Moses jumped back. Well, that would make me jump back too. Could you imagine that? The Lord tells you, throw a staff on the ground. Actually, there's a staff around here. No, there's one up there. Throw a staff on the ground. You throw it, and all of a sudden it turns into a snake. Woo! That would scare me. Oh, the wind out here. Then the Lord told him, reach out and grab its tail. I don't know about that. Reach out and grab its tail. So Moses reached out and grabbed its tail, and it turned back into a shepherd's staff in his hand. Oh, wow. That's some magic, basically. Perform this sign, the Lord told him. Then they will believe that the Lord, the God of their ancestor, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, really has appeared to you. So, I feel like I've seen those side of magic tricks before in some places. You know what? I might have to put on my sunglasses here because the reflection of the ocean is so bright. It is tough to see out here. Man, that's actually better, though. Let's see if this does any better. Then the Lord said to Moses, now put your hand inside your cloak. So Moses put his hand inside his cloak. And when he took it out again, his hand was white as snow, with a severe skin disease. Oh, what? That's not cool, man. Now put your hand back into your cloak, the Lord said. So Moses put his hand back in. And when he took it out, it was as healthy as the rest of his body. Okay, the Lord is just playing around here. He's really trying to convince Moses that everything's okay. That would be scary. All right, I'll put my hand in my cloak. What, am I going to find another snake? Puts his hand in his cloak, comes out, he's like, my hand. I wonder what Moses' actual reactions were. The Lord just said to Moses, if they do not believe you and are not convinced by the first miraculous sign, they will be convinced by the second sign. And if they don't believe you or listen to you even after these two signs, then take some water from the Nile River and pour it out on the ground. When you do, the water from the Nile will turn to blood on the ground. Oh, wow. Okay. But Moses pleaded with the Lord, oh Lord, I am not very good with words. I had never been. And I'm not now. Even though you have spoken to me, I get tongue-tied and my words get tangled. Kind of sounds like me when I read sometimes. Moses is really arguing here. He does not want to do something. Then the Lord asked Moses, who makes a person's mouth? Who decides whether people speak or do not speak, hear or do not hear, see or do not see? Is it not I, the Lord? It's a good thought there. Now go. I will be with you as you speak, and I will instruct you in what to say. But Moses again pleaded, Lord, please, send anyone else. Then the Lord became angry with Moses. All right, you know what? I'm going to be with you. I'm telling you, you can prove to these people. I've showed up in a burning bush. Like, I'm freaking done with you. That's what God is saying. Then the Lord became angry with Moses. All right, he said. What about your brother, Aaron the Levite? I know he speaks well. And look, he's on his way to meet you now. He will be delighted to see you. Talk to him and put the words in his mouth. I will be with both of you as you speak, and I will instruct you both in what to do. Aaron will be your spokesman for the people. He will be your mouthpiece, and you will stand in that place of God for him, telling him what to say. And take your shepherd's staff with you and use it to perform the miraculous signs I have shown you. Oh, so he's telling his brother Aaron to go with him. So that way, I guess maybe Moses feels better when he's talking with people, or perhaps it's just a better way for God to say, look, I want you, Moses, to do it. Perhaps he's making sure that his brother goes with him to give Moses self-confidence, because obviously the Lord, as it says here, the Lord became angry with Moses. The Lord's fed up. He's like, I want you to do this. You're the person I'm choosing, and yet you're really going against me here. That's fantastic. Okay. Moses returns to Egypt. So Moses went back to Jethro, his father-in-law. Please let me return my relatives in Egypt, Moses said. I don't know if they are still alive. Go in peace, Jethro replied. Before Moses left Midian, the Lord said to him, return to Egypt, for all those who have wanted to kill you have died. Oh, wow, okay, so how old is Moses? Or did all these people just die so quickly? Return. So Moses took his wife and sons, put them on a donkey, and headed back to the land of Egypt. In his hand, he carried the staff of God. I just kind of thought about something here. It seems like there's a lot of donkeys everywhere in Egypt, and we do know that donkeys have been used throughout time. They are like, pack mules and stuff like that. But it's interesting that they don't speak of utilizing horses ever so far. So maybe it really is horses. Maybe that's what's being used. It's just donkeys have been mentioned a few times. So Moses took his wife and sons and put them on a donkey and headed back to the land of Egypt. In his hand, he carried the staff of God. So his staff. So is this staff now, what is in your hand? A shepherd's staff. So this is now considered the staff of God. Before, it was just Moses' shepherd's staff, and now it is the staff of God. God has changed that. Okay, that's how we're referring to it. And the Lord told Moses, when you arrive back in Egypt, go to Pharaoh and perform all the miracles I have empowered you to do. But I will harden his heart so he will refuse to let the people go. Oh, dude, why would you do that? Then you will tell him, this is what the Lord says. Israel is my firstborn son. I command you, let my son go so he can worship me. But since you have refused, I will now kill your firstborn son. What? Whoa, okay, hold on here. So Moses is going to go back there. And now the Lord is telling Moses, when you arrive back in Egypt, go to Pharaoh and perform the miracles. But the Lord is going to harden the Pharaoh's heart. And let my son go. But since you have refused, I will now kill your firstborn. Wow. So the Lord is already saying that the Pharaoh is going to be hardened, and he's going to refuse. And with that, he's going to kill his firstborn. Jeez. On the way to Egypt, I wonder what Moses is really thinking at that point. He's just like, dude, I argued with you the whole time. I killed somebody there. The Pharaoh obviously wants to come back and kill me. And now you're telling me that I got to tell him this? He's going to want to, oh man, of course he's going to be hardened. Jeez. On the way to Egypt, at a place where Moses and his family had stopped for the night, the Lord confronted him and was about to kill him. Wait, what? On the way to Egypt, at a place where Moses and his family had stopped for the night, the Lord confronted him and was about to kill him. But Moses' wife, Zipporah, took a flint knife and circumcised her son. She touched his feet with the foreskin and said, now, you are a bridge room? Now, you are a bridge room of blood to me. I don't know what that means at all. When she said bridge room of blood, she was referring to the circumcision. After that, the Lord left him alone. Why is the Lord suddenly doing this where they stopped for the night, the Lord confronted him and was about to kill him? Why is the Lord about to kill Moses then at this point? They're on their way to Egypt to do everything, and now there's got to be something that's kind of missing here that I'm not quite understanding. So there's definitely something here that's missing that I'm not understanding. Now the Lord had said to Aaron, who's Aaron? Oh, Aaron's the brother. That's right. Okay. Now the Lord had said to Aaron, go out into the wilderness to meet Moses. So Aaron went and met Moses at the mountain of God, and he embraced him. Moses then told Aaron everything the Lord had commanded him to say, and he told him about the miraculous signs the Lord had commanded him to perform. Then Moses and Aaron returned to Egypt and called all the elders of Israel together. Aaron told them everything the Lord had told Moses, and Moses performed the miraculous signs as they watched. Then the people of Israel were convinced that the Lord had sent Moses and Aaron. When they heard that the Lord was concerned about them and had seen their misery, they bowed down and worshipped.